I think the Librevov project is really interesting and it's a cool resource, and I think they're like volunteering to have people read short stories for people that benefit off of audio recordings or of like short stories or books. I read Tickets Please by D.H. Lawrence. Originally, I had picked a Ernest Hemingway short story, but it was like 4 minutes, so I had to find a different one, and I ended up reading Tickets Please. And I thought it was really interesting because it changed gender roles. The women were the attackers and not the men, so I thought that was really interesting. I thought it was enjoyable to listen to. It was different from like other audio recordings or books that I've normally listened to, but I think that the person that recorded it did a really good job. I usually like listen to audiobooks if I'm in a hurry and I don't have time to like physically read a chapter or short story. I think students have an easier time listening to someone read to them. I think that students who have an easier time listening to someone read to them would benefit from using the Librevov project. I think our fiction class could use it as a resource to listen and read a short story at the same time, kind of like we've done in the past. And I think that Tickets Please would be a cool novel or short story to put on the reading list just because of how different it was from anything else we've kind of read. So it was set during World War I, and it depicts a group of female tram conductors. It's like a group of women and then this one female like train conductor who she takes on revenge on this guy that had been involved with all of them. Plato's allegory of the cave helped because I think it showed that gender roles can change even, during this was written like 1900s. So I think it shows that people were kind of ahead of their times, It doesn't really show enlightenment, which was a huge part of Plato's allegory, but it shows that like moment of realization because he realizes why he's being attacked. And then I think people who like reading about a change in gender norms would probably benefit from reading the story or really like it. I think although the story has like a lot of female empowerment, which was cool to see for it being written in the early 1900s, I think it also shows how we can take our aggression too far and what can happen when we do so because they were beating him up.